Oh, what up, Kang? Gang. Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk. And on last week's episode, it was Friday Night SmackTalk. Because I had gotten a little suspension on my channel where I couldn't upload for a week, so we had to live stream it on Twitch because predictions are live streamed, and I uploaded it on Friday of last week, the VOD from the Twitch. So there you go with that. You actually could watch it. I hope you did watch it. I hope you weren't just like, oh, where's that on Wednesday? I guess we're not getting one. You got one. We had predictions. Released on Friday. And today, as we always do the week after predictions, we go over what happened and who won the matches at the pay-per-view that it was. And our pay-per-view was TLC. So, let's get on with the matches. So first, we had Hunter versus Zach versus Sebi versus Brandon. And what wound up happening was Brandon didn't make it. And I still don't know why. I still haven't gotten a message from Brandon. Nothing. Brandon hasn't told me anything. Sebi just told me whenever it happened that he wasn't going to make it. And I don't know how he knew, but I haven't gotten any message from Brandon. But we just made it a triple threat match because Brandon couldn't make it. He forfeited. Let's go over it a little bit. So I'm just going to go over the matches they got kind of wrong or, split on. So Viking Raiders versus To Be Determined wound up being the OC. So Zach and Sebi both picked the Viking Raiders. And Hunter picked the club, or To Be Determined at the time. It wound up being a draw, so everybody got that one wrong. And the Rusev versus Bobby Lashley. Hunter and Zach both picked Rusev. Sebi picked Bobby Lashley. Sebi got that one right. And Lashley won. And they kept picking the same. They picked a lot the same. And the next one they differed on, the last one they differed on, Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. Hunter, picked King Corbin. And Zach and Sebi both picked Roman Reigns. And Hunter got that right. Which, if you're paying attention, that means that Hunter got one right over everybody else. Sebi got one right over everybody else. And the rest, they either drawed on or picked the exact same, which means they drawed. So, Sebi and Hunter tied for this predictions. Despite picking 3 different matches, they tied. Because WWE fucking booked a draw in the damn Raw Tag Team title match. So now, we have a tie. Sorry, Zach, you lost. Fair and square, you lost. But Sebi and Hunter, you have officially tied. And I'm going to announce what's going to happen as far as your little number one contendership. Not next week, but soon. You'll see why in a little bit. Okay, so moving on. Next match on our card was Kim versus Darcy, the champion for the KKPL Predictions Championship. But then, straight out of the void, Paul came with his Money in the Bank, and he cashed in. And if you don't know how Money in the Bank works, I explained it last week, I'll explain it this week. You get 3 predictions on top of whatever you predict. So, you start out the match as if you're up 3-0 against all the other competitors. That way it gives you a big advantage in Money in the Bank, but it doesn't make it impossible. It's still possible. So, what happened was, some of the ones they split on, by the way, Kim, she did not really even attempt to try and make up ground here. So, she was kind of out of it from the start, I think. But, yeah. We have Viking Raiders versus TBD. People were kind of banking on TBD being like the Usos or something, like being a big name and coming back and winning. I wanted to be in the OC and I wanted to be a draw. So Paul and Kim both picked the Viking Raiders, and Darcy, he went back and changed his pick to TBD. He was going to pick the Viking Raiders. I'll let everybody know that. But he did go back and change it just to have a chance at winning. And he got it wrong. They both got it wrong. Let's see, what else? Paul picked The Miz to beat Bray Wyatt. He got that one wrong. And everybody else picked Bray Wyatt. And then Paul picked Roman Reigns to win. He got that one wrong. Everybody else picked King Corbin. So, if you're paying attention here, that means Paul won by 1 point against Darcy. And Kim, I guess. But think about this. If if the club did come out there and win, we would have had a tie. And Darcy would have retained his prediction championship. Paul almost lost the Money in the Bank to Darcy, but he didn't. Which means your new KKPL predictions champion is PPP Pizzle, also known on the PlayStation Network as Buri Taicho. That's right, it's Paul. Paul is the new predictions champion. He's officially cashed in. He's worked out his inner demons, and he's the champ. We'll have to see what happens with him at Royal Rumble. See who he's facing, because we got Mikey supposed to get his title shot, so I think it's gonna be him. But we'll see. So, as to why I'm not announcing those matches right now, like I usually do, because I have something better. I don't know if you like it, it's better. Better to announce. I have something to announce. Something big and bulbous to announce. Next week, on Wednesday Night SmackTalk, we will have the second annual Masturbating Kang Awards. Now, if you don't know what those are, that is our version, the KKPL's version of the Slammies. And it's a fan vote. I will put Twitter polls up for each award with all the nominees. And you get to vote on which nominee wins the award. And then they will be presented not live. They will be presented on Smack Talk next week. And it's just a nice little award show. So instead of a regular old Smack Talk, it's a little bit bigger. It's Slammies. No, not Slammies. It's Masturbating Kang Awards. That's right. So, make sure to go on my Twitter and look for that. It should be, the Twitter polls should be going up not too long after Smack Talk. Maybe a day, maybe a few hours, depending on how good my work ethic is. But yeah, you should be able to vote, and you get to decide who the best of the year was, who the best in their category was. It's not me. I'm not determining it. It's all you. Congratulations. You have a vote. You have a say here. Better than America's democracy. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for this week's episode of Wednesday Night Smack Talk. Psych? You thought I was just going to sit here and announce that? No. We have a sad Darcy here. We have a very sad Darcy here sending in a video. Here you go. Wait. What does that mean? That means that Darcy can't win.
Wrong. No, hopefully it means they're Eric.
Because he needed TBD to win, not to tie. Because now all he can do is get 2 right over Paul.
Epic. Eric.
Oh, what a waste. So they had the worst match and a terrible ending.
So would I put that down as 2-1 or 2-0-1? Save the KFC.
2-1.
Save the chicken. Oh!
Everybody got that
the
one wrong.
gravy's gonna spill everywhere.
Shout out to all the Darcys in the world.
Nah, except for one.
God, I hope Kurt Angle dressed up.
They're
as
chanting
Colonel
for
Sanders.
KFC.
Okay, now that's it for this week's episode of Wednesday Night SmackTalk. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for the Masturbating Kang Awards, and the weeks after that to determine what happens to the Royal Rumble, and then Royal Rumble predictions. You know, we get to have a Royal Rumble match and all that. Yeah, that's it. So, get out of here, scamp.
THANKYOU, thank you, thank you. THANKYOU.
Thank you, Kang.
It was your typical day. You know, stuff and things. Walking around. Walking with the dog. Looking at things, doing stuff. Yeah, that's the life. But then, something weird was going on. I could hear it. It wouldn't give up, so I ran. And I ran as fast as I could. Before I knew it, I was jumping. I was in the air. I landed, hit my knee. Oi! I managed to find a hiding spot. The only thing. God, what is that? What's that noise? Thought I could hear it. I couldn't see anything. But I could see a little bit of light. A little bit of light. I found this camera. And I don't know how to work this thing. But hopefully I can get out of here. I don't even know how I got in here. Oh God, what is that? Don't move. Oh shit, what is that? There we go. I got it going. When I get out of here, I'm getting my revenge. got rid of Alan, I was running away and trying to get away from the police, and somehow I activated my shotgun gun and I ended up getting stuck in here. I don't know what's going on. I think it's safe, but like I can hear regular noises from the outside world, the regular world. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's a good thing I found this camera. I can document whatever the hell this is, because this is crazy. Everything's trying to kill you. I don't get it. There's things that roam around and have no faces, and just, I can't even describe what they look like. What is that? You guys hear that? I don't know where I am. Shh. What was that? I keep saying weird things. What is that? What is that? Jeez. Well, trying to figure this out. Whoa. Is that a cactus? The hell? That's weird. Let's see. Night vision. Oh! There's two. What the hell? What is that? I hope you can't see me. Oh man. That thing's creepy. It's like blinking at me. What is that? Been hiding in the spot. Can't tell you for how long, but I ended up finding something. Oh. It's gonna give it away. Where's this night vision? But I found this box. Been trying to open it, but wasn't able to open it until now. How convenient, right? No way. Alright, a toilet roll tube. Decent. Ooh, and a dryer sheet. Oh, and a dryer sheet. Oh, man. Hit the mega load here. So, when I was at the University of H, there was a crackhead, and he taught me a valuable weapon. Who knew that it would come into effect later on in life? He told me that if you ever got stuck in the dark side, to put a dryer sheet inside of a toilet paper tube, or, well, I guess in this case we'll improvise with, yeah, a toilet paper tube. And, yeah, you can kill stuff that's dark. Wow. Who knew that crackhead at the University of H would hook it up? Brother, this is pretty epic. Oh shit, what's that noise? I better turn this off. No, you can't find me. There it is, that bastard.
bastard that's been after me. I can't see him, it's too dark. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh. 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 I gotta get away. Oh. 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 Shit. Oh, no. I don't want to see it. No. No.
I found the weapon. The weapon that allowed me to escape. I won't speak any more of these things and stuff. But I managed to make it out. This is a little bit of the evidence that I was able to gather to share with you, but no one should ever have to relive the void.